Demand more. Get All Max.
People always ask me what's the best exercise to build big shoulders, those big shoulder caps. As with any other body part, you have to make the muscle bigger. You know, a lot of people focus on side laterals to make the shoulder caps bigger, but it's the amount of weight you're pushing on that compound movement. The first movement I always do in every exercise is a compound movement. With shoulders right now, you know, we'll start off with a dumbbell press. With the weights, I always start off light, you know, and I go heavy. You guys have seen videos of me shoulder pressing 150 pounds for 23 reps. You know, today I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna start off with 50 pounds. We don't have a whole entire training video. But to build shoulders, you know, and to build any other body part, you have to do the compound movements first. When you talk about heavy weight, you know, you still need to stimulate the muscle. So when you go, you know, 3, 4, 5 reps, or even that 1 rep max, that's not doing that much for building muscle. Right now we're gonna go to dumbbell shoulder presses. So what I do is I put both weights on my knees. I kick them up one at a time, bring them down, and I come all the way up. For sets of 10 to 12. And as you're going up, breathing out, breathing out. I mean, there's a couple of variations you could do this. You could do it this way, or you could do what's called an Arnold press. Is when you turn it and turn it out, turn it in, turn it out, turn it in, turn it out. So what I'll do is I'll do 4 to 5 sets depending on how high I'm gonna get. Again, you know, I'll start off with a lighter weight at 50 and probably go up 30 pounds each set until I get about, you know, 120, 130 to 150 pounds of dumbbell presses. The second exercise in my shoulder program is side lateral raises. The way I like to do it is with my arms straight. Most people would do it with the arms bent, like this. That's not the right way of doing it. The right way of doing it is keeping your arms straight with a slight bent and turning your wrists in. So by you turning the wrist in, you're hitting the side laterals this way. So you bring it up, turn in, turn your wrist in, turn your wrist in. So you're doing anywhere between 10 to 12 reps. Each set, you're gonna go up a little higher in the weight. So these are 25 pounds. So what I'll do is I'll go up 10 pounds every set and end up somewhere between 45 and 55 pounds. The third exercise I do for my shoulder program is upright rows. I do 4 to 5 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Each set I go up in weight. So even like the last set, the heaviest set would be still 10 to 12 reps. Hold the bar about shoulder width, and I bring it all the way up. The most important part of this movement is not on the way up, it's on the way down where you're squeezing down your traps. So you're bringing it up, and on the way down, you're squeezing your traps as so. So up, squeeze the traps down, come all the way up, squeeze the traps, all the way up, squeeze the traps. A lot of people do this, and that's not the right way of doing the motion. This is one of the few exercises that on the way down is the most important part of the motion. So you're coming like this. It's almost like when the bodybuilders do the most muscular pose and they're bringing out the traps. That's exactly what you want to do in this motion. My last exercise with my shoulder program is side lateral raises, bent over. So what I do is I'll bring the weights and I bring my arms forward. I won't bring them to the side or that far back. That's a mistake a lot of people make. They end up working the rhombus area in the back area and not the rear delt area. I hope the 4 exercises I showed you helped you how to get your shoulders bigger, wider, and more capped off.